Hello twin flames and welcome to this reading. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And this is a bonus reading for you guys today because what I'm going to do is show you what I do for members 3 times a week on camera as a member of the channel. So if you've been thinking of becoming a member of the Angel family or higher, you get access 3 times a week to extra videos with extra guidance for you. So what I'm going to do is do a reading like I do for members to give you an idea of what it would be like to be a member, the type of guidance you get being a member. And if you are interested in becoming a member today, you can follow the link in the description box below or hit the join button and it will give you all the information. And that's on the Angel family levels and higher. So if you're a member of the channel already, you've already received a powerful reading today, but this is a bonus message. So what I'm going to do today is use the same cards that I've used for the members reading today to give an extra message. And this will be what everyone watching, everyone needs to know. So it's going to be a collective message for you right now. So I'm going to start with the secret messages of union. So I'm going to shuffle this deck and see what comes out. So I've got 2 cards, or 3 cards coming out. So I'm going to do them at the end. Now I'm also going to shuffle the Tarot-Libs deck by Mystic Moon Oracle. Now Mystic Moon created this deck. This is kind of like a question deck. And he brings questions up that we need to answer. So what questions do we need to answer today? So we've got 1 card coming up. And then this is a deck that I created called the Divine Structure for Twin Flame Readings cards. And this has got all kinds of twin flame related questions in here. So what question do we need to be answering today? Jump straight out. And I've also got another card there. So we're going to look at these first, then I'm going to bring in the Twin Soul Healing Oracle to answer the questions which always relate to each other. And then at the end, we're going to bring these other meshes of union in to see how it relates to it and, corresponds and resonates. So the first card is, how do others see your connection? So that may be on your mind right now. You may be thinking, how does my masculine perceive our connection? Or how does their family perceive our connection? Or how does the karmic partner think about the relationship I share with my twin? Or how do other people, my family, my friends, co-workers, how do people see the connection? So we're going to connect with that. Now, automatically they show me a snake. So, snakes are about releasing and shedding a skin. So the first thing that's coming through intuitively is, it feels like other people do see that things need to be released or healed for you guys to be together. So they may look at your masculine, for example, their friends or family, and think, he isn't happy. Or there's something he needs to let go of. There's something he needs to walk away from. There's something he needs to release from his life to start again. Maybe your friends and family are concerned about you because you don't seem happy right now, because you may be stressed out and you may need to surrender the connection to God, to heaven, to the universe. You just may need to let go right now. And you know when you're in that energy because you'll feel drained by the journey, you'll feel depleted, you'll feel like you've had enough. And that's because you've been either overgiving, overthinking, or, you've been working hard and stressing when you need to balance your energy and give back to you. So anytime there is some form of separation or silence, usually it's needed for both twin flames. The masculines need it to work out and process and think, and also to go within and isolate themselves. But usually the feminine needs that time too. We don't think that at the time because we panic and stress and want to reinitiate communication and reestablish that bond. But we need it to give back to ourselves, to reconnect with source, with self, with our own goals, maybe even our friends or family if we've neglected them in some way. So I definitely feel others see the connection as a powerful thing that's creating a change. Now we've also got, will you end up together? So this may also be on your mind. So this reading right now we're doing is totally different than the reading we did for members today, even though I'm using the same cards, because this is what's on your mind. Will we end up together? Now also what I'm connecting here is, other people see the connection that you will end up together. They may have said otherwise, but it feels like they know. It's like they know somehow that you're going to end up together. It's like your masculine knows somehow in their feelings and their emotions, through their intuition and their connection with destiny and knowing that you're their destiny, that you belong, that they can't forget you. They know somehow that you'll always be in each other's lives and that you're going to end up together. And you know that too. So the message coming through with the snake is release the fear or the concern about what other people think. Because it doesn't matter what other people think. It matters what you think and what you feel and what you know. And as long as you're okay with what's going on, that's what matters. People will find you, or you'll find people who get you and understand your journey. That's why you're here. You know, you're in a channel right now where we are like a family. That's why people join as a member, because it becomes more, you know, kind of family orientated, more personal in a way. But it's also people understand what you're going through, whereas maybe your friends or family don't, because they've never experienced this kind of love before. They may not even be out of the matrix yet. So they find it very difficult to understand or even comprehend what you're going through or feeling. So you have to let go of what other people think or what people say you should be doing because of society or programming or conditioning, and follow your own truth. Become the leader you were born to be, because you were born to stand out and be a leader and a pioneer of truth and change the world instead of just following the crowd and fitting in. And that's something your masculine needs to do too. And I feel that other people see, since they've been involved with you, or, you know, they may not even be aware of you, but they're aware that something's shifted or changed within them, that things will never be the same, that things will never go back to how they were, that things have changed dramatically within them because they are now transforming and becoming someone new and having epiphanies and waking up to who they are, to their truth. So if you're doubting if you're going to end up together, you have to ask yourself why. Is it because of something your masculine said or done, or is it because of something someone around you said and done, or something you've seen or been made aware of in social media, which is always illusion, and you've been asked to look through illusion and beyond the pain and focus on your own truth. We've also got something in my life I need to heal, fix, or manage. So you may feel that this connection needs to be healed, fixed, and managed. It definitely needs to be healed, fixed, and managed to end up together. And that's what we work on before union. That's what separation is for. It's preparation. That's what rejection is for. It's redirection. That's what silence is for. It's for processing and healing and gaining clarity. So there may be something in your life right now that you need to heal, fix, or manage. There could be something in your twin's life right now that they need to heal, fix, or manage. So other people see the connection or what's going on with them or what's going on with you, that something needs to be healed, fixed, or managed before you can end up together. So they may be aware that they need to heal a part of themselves or fix something in their life or manage their situation. So this is definitely a big sign here that things need to change for you guys to be together, and that's what's going on. So before we bring in these cards here about messages about union, we're going to bring in the Twin Soul Healing Oracle. So the first is, how do others see your connection? How do others see your connection? But the angels are really saying it doesn't matter. What matters is how you see the connection and how you feel about it. We've got triggered. So again, others may see your connection as a trigger, or they may see that you're triggered, or they may, be triggered by it in some way. Because remember, you are a pioneer of truth. So your connection is also designed not only to wake people up, but to help people to understand truths about their own self. So for example, you may trigger your masculine so that he can look in the mirror and be aware of what he needs to change and what he needs to facing his fears. You may get triggered by your twin, and other people around you may think that there's something wrong with the connection because of that, because you may be taking things personally. So really the message coming through here is, and you can take this message how it resonates with your situation, with the other people you're connecting with, never take things personally. It says you are bigger than any trigger, and you are tougher than any challenge. So release any anger or fear by allowing yourself to feel what you're feeling, to feel it, and then remember to rise above it. So you observe it, and then you see it in a higher way. So then you see things from a higher perspective. So this is really like the snake energy of releasing and seeing things in a higher way, understanding that sometimes hurt people, and the masculines are learning to respond with love. And I've spoke all about that in today's members reading. So if you do join today, you're going to have access to that as an angel family member. Now, will you end up together? So obviously, to end up together, you've got to stop taking things personally. You've got to rise up and realise that you are bigger than the challenge. You can heal, fix and manage whatever's going on. So will you end up together? And I feel these other cards, these messages about union that I've pulled here are going to answer this anyway in another way. We've got, look at this, happiness. So will you end up together? It's always your choice. Choose to find your smile and focus on joy. So, this is a real sign saying, yes, you're going to end up together and it's going to bring in and lead to happiness. But you have to choose to be happy today, even if you're not physically together, because it's about creating inner union that creates outer union. And a lot of you will feel like you're already in union. You'll be connecting on the 5D. You'll feel the love. You won't want anybody else. And you'll feel that power. So it's always your choice how you feel. Choose to find your smile today. Choose happiness. Choose to focus on joy, regardless of the circumstances, because that will also heal, fix, and manage what's going on. So something in your life you may need to heal, fix, or manage right now. And this could be about something you need to fix or heal or manage, or something they do. We've got permission. Wow. This is really interesting. So you have to allow yourself to receive. So the message says it's okay to have dreams. Focus on your vision and allow yourself to achieve and receive your goals. So you have to heal that, the art of allowing. And that means surrendering. Trusting, allowing them to contact you, allowing the process to unfold in divine timing, to happen naturally, to trust the process, and fix your thoughts around, do I deserve love? Okay, why isn't it happening? Are you being punished in some way? So you're able to learn to receive. And also that's how you manage your feelings, your emotions. So you have to give yourself permission to be together by allowing the love in the right way. By trusting that you deserve love, and you do that through working on your self-worth, through self-love, self-acceptance and self-healing. So permission is power, like patience is power. So the first card we've got is, if you chase, I might run. So this says, be wary because your masculine has inner fears and insecurities that may be holding them back from pursuing you. So this is why as a feminine, we have to allow the love. We have to allow the masculine to reach out. The masculines want to take off those running shoes. They want to be able to take the lead in the connection. In fact, by allowing them to contact you, you teach them to take control in that way. That's why they've come here. You help them to speak up and accept themselves and be true to themselves and ask for what they truly want and take action. Masculines are wired to take action. And feminines are wired to be graceful and peaceful and in the flow. But what we do is we get our wires crossed sometimes, so the feminines chase and the masculines run. And that's what happens on the journey. But it all happens to grow our soul, so we stop running or chasing. We let go, we breathe, we be at peace. So if your twin's going through insecurities and fears, triggers, never take it personally. You don't need to chase after or run after them because you belong together. So be at peace. Give yourself permission to slow down and accept the love. And your masculine is giving you a message here saying to you, there were times when I tried to interfere with anyone who seemed interested in you. Whether that was energetically or in the real world. He said, I played it off as if I was being friendly, but I was really jealous and intensely affected by the event. You just didn't know it. So your masculine is saying, of course I get jealous. I don't like you talking to other people or being around other people. And I have tried to interfere in that. So, if you're connecting with this card, not all of you will, but some of you will. You'll think, oh, now I understand. Especially if you've been getting to know someone else and you've been constantly focusing on your twin for some reason, when you thought you'd maybe moved on or you'd let go or surrendered, they are coming to you in that way. So what he's really saying is, of course I get jealous. I may have played it off, acted indifferent or just been friendly with you, but I was affected by it more than I let you know or more than you knew because you drive me crazy and I don't want you with anybody else. And also another secret message is you might not think you are beautiful, divine feminine. You may have insecurities about your body or your image, but to me, I think you are the most beautiful, sexy person I've ever met. And again, I'll speak about this a little bit in the members reading I've done today. You know, the masculines can't comprehend sometimes or fathom the fact that you don't realise how they feel about you. Because he's saying to me, you're the most beautiful, sexy person I've ever encountered. You are handsome or beautiful, you goddess energy to me. He's saying, I don't care how you look, how you dress, or even if you have scars or stretch marks, because your body is perfect for me. And I will love you the way you are, because this is unconditional love. So if you have any insecurities about your body or the way you look, or stretch marks or scars or impurities or inconsistencies, maybe your weight's up and down or anything like that, or maybe you've gone through something else, you may have lost a tooth, you may be going through hair loss, there could be other things going on, maybe you're going through perimenopause like I am, and it's changing the way you feel about yourself, or you're going through a change of life at a time of life. You know, you could be going through a change of decade. You know, when we go into a new decade, we feel different. So whatever it is, whatever age you are, and there could be an age gap between you, there could be a religious difference, anything else, your masculine saying to you, whatever you feel insecure about, whatever you feel I'm worried about, you are perfect to me just the way you are. And you were designed perfectly for your twin, for your mission and purpose. So if there is some kind of difference between you, it was created that way so you can show the world that love is real, that you are a pioneer of truth. So for example, you know, there's 19 years between me and my divine masculine, and we show the world that it's possible to have an age gap connection work, and that love goes beyond age, or it goes beyond race, or it goes beyond sex or anything like that. You know, if you're a same-sex twin, you know, maybe one of you has always known that, but one of you hasn't. You show the world that we fall in love with energy. And, you know, sex is irrelevant. So it's showing you that it's okay to have differences. It doesn't mean there's a weirdness or there's anything wrong because of programming, conditioning, society, people not being open-minded, narrow-minded people, things because of their programming, conditioning, society. You know, as babies, we are programmed to love. We don't have judgments or ideas about what's right or wrong in that way. We get put into that by family, conditioning, society, TV, where we're born, where we're brought up. And we have to rise above that because love is love. And love is unconditional. And we are all one. And that's part of your mission too. So the message coming through is, whatever you feel insecure about, let that go, because your masculine thinks you're beautiful just the way you are. Or handsome if you're a guy, you know, you are perfect for them. Just the way that you feel that way about them. But guess what? They have insecurities too. They feel they're not good enough for you. They feel they aren't hench enough, or they're not thin, or they're not big enough, or whatever it is they're going through. They go through those fears too. And you may think, why? Because he's gorgeous, or she's amazing, or... But they go through that too because you're mirrors of each other. So always try and think outside the box, rise up and see things in a higher way when you're focusing on this love. But the message is, don't take things personally. It doesn't matter what other people think. You will be together and there will be happiness, but you have to give yourself permission to be able to do the work first, to fix, heal and manage everything, to be together. And you have to give yourself permission to be loved, to realise that you are beautiful just the way you are. So give yourself permission to feel good about yourself, to accept yourself and to trust in the love. And that's what you need to know. I hope this helps. Have a great day. If you want to hit that join button, do it now, and I'll see you soon.